Hello YouTubers and subscribers to my channel. First I would like to apologize for being away for quite a while now. I've been very busy with my work and around the house and all of that. But today I want to talk to you and tell you about not a personal experience of mine, but from my mother when she was around 8 or 9 years old. Right now my mother is 75 years old, and this happened when she was around 8 or 9, and she still remembers it as if it was the other day, basically. um okay, this is what happened. My mom, by when she was little and small, um she was living in Puerto Rico, in out in the country. It was country. And she was outside in the backyard with her sister and her brothers, my aunt and uncles. They were taking a bath outside. And my grandmother told her, since she was one of the oldest, she said, okay, just go inside the house and grab some towels for you, your sister, and your brother. So she went in, and she went to get towels from her parents' bedroom. Those were my grandparents. Um, and they used to have the towels in some sort of armoire. So she went in to get the towels, and as soon as she opens the door, she saw three beings that people nowadays call alien beings. The ones that are between 3.5 to 4 feet tall. Their skin is gray. They have a huge head, ample forehead, black almond shaped eyes, and they were wearing some sort of jumpsuits. The jumpsuits were also gray, and she said that it was kind of hard to, differentiate from, these beings' skin and the jumpsuits, because it was all the same color. Anyway, she said that when she opened the door, she saw three beings. Two of them were lifting up the mattress, like they were looking for something between the mattress and the box spring. Box spring. I'm sorry, you have to excuse my English. And the other one was just standing there, like watching what the other two were doing. Like he was watching or supervising or something. As soon as she opened the door, she froze because she said she was seeing something that she's never seen in her whole life. And these beings also stopped what they were doing and they just stared at her. And she said that they were staring at each other for a few seconds, and then when you know, she didn't move, she didn't budge. When she kind of, came back to herself, she was like, oh my gosh, what is it that I'm looking at? So she was afraid, and she started yelling and screaming, mom, come here, mom, to her mother, my grandmother. And her mom didn't hear her very well, so she didn't come right away. But the beings, when she started, screaming, they stopped doing what they were doing. They let the mattress down, and my grandparents' room had two windows. So they opened up one of the windows. The windows were also, the whole house was made out of wood. And the windows had doors that would open, and you could easily get out or get in through the window. So they opened up the window and they, got out of, from the window. So she says she went running to her mom, my grandmother, and she told him, "You have to come with me, to your room. There are three demons in your bedroom." She was scared, and my grandmother went with her. And as soon as they went in, they didn't see anything, of course, because the beings were gone already. They went out the window. So she just looked at my mom, and my mom was trying to tell her what she saw, and my grandmother apparently or obviously didn't believe her. So she was like, really? Yeah, sure. Oh, like she didn't believe me. I believe her. My mom said I was young, but I remember her facial gestures, her expression was like she didn't believe me. So, and I heard her. She said that it hurt her mother not believing her. Um, she said that after that she didn't have any other experiences, but she remembers this one as if it was practically yesterday. It's so vivid. And she even told my grandmother is dead, but she told my grandmother, do you remember that experience that I had when I was a little girl and I told you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. I know you didn't believe me, but and it hurt me, but what I was telling you was the truth. Now, she didn't know what was at the time, but she said that after that experience, eventually when she was growing up, she would hear about, from other people, from the newspapers, from magazines, about people that had the similar experience like she did, with these beings, and they started describing them. When people sketch those, what other people are describing, she would start looking at the sketches and she would say, that's exactly what I just saw. And, for a while she thought, then she discovered that supposedly there were beings from outer space. But, now we know that these beings, people that people call extraterrestrials, aliens from outer space, I really don't know if they really, live from outer space. I can't tell for sure, for a fact, because I'm not God, I don't know everything. But I personally believe that these so-called aliens are intradimensional beings or demons that are deceiving people. And, pretty soon, um, as a Christian, I know that pretty soon Jesus Christ will come back for his church in this great event that we're awaiting for, which is known as the rapture. And that's what the governments and scientists and people are going to um, justify the disappearance of millions of people around the world. They're going to say that aliens from outer space came and abducted people, and that's not true. If when that event happens, and if you're one of the people that will be left behind, that's kind of harsh to say, but it's true. There are people that will go with Jesus and people that will stay here. Know that no aliens or extraterrestrial beings came and abducted people. That's not true. The truth is that Jesus Christ, the Son of God and God Himself, came uh, to rapture, to take away the real and true Christians from earth to heaven, to escape the great tribulation with the Antichrist and the government of the Antichrist. There's going to be great judgment, and the wrath of God is going to, fall upon the earth, the whole creation, everything, the people, everything. So that's it. That's my mother's experience. I thought I would share with you. Maybe some other people out there have had the same experiences. But I'm going to continue recording some more videos of other dreams and experiences. So stay tuned for more. I love you all and God bless you. Bye.